Hey, thanks for watching. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio. I hope you're doing awesome. I wanted to do your reading tonight, but I still had your reading and Sagittarius left to do. And I decided to do yours because I kept pulling the Death and the Tower card for Libra, the last reading I did. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be, but that's why you're first before Sagittarius. All right, so we're going to start with an oracle card. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay, we have the smoky mirror reversed. So we'll read the medicine about that, but it's 47, which is 11, which is 2. The smoky mirror. You have that statue there. There's also a statue, but then there's also something up here. It's kind of creepy looking. There's like someone up here. You see that? It almost looks like the bunny from Donnie Darko. Ooh. And it's like someone behind them. So I don't know. I'm getting a message here that someone who you're interacting with, they're the one that tells you things or that you talk to, but there's someone like above them. It could be like at work or in a company, like it could be someone above them. It's like someone they report to or go back to. If it's not with work, let's say it's let's say it's your neighbor, and they talk to you about something. It's like they're actually going back to another person and telling them everything. So I'm getting something like that. Let's read from the book. Or possibly having someone put ideas in your head and putting you up to doing things like for their agenda. But let's see what we have here, Scorpio, 47. So your season is up next, right? Hope you got some good plans. The smoky mirror represents the aspect of what is implied, yet cannot be immediately known in the world. The mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious casualty. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. The smoky mirror can also represent a state of denial, or the inability or refusal to see the truth. The medicine. Understanding the shadow of the human journey requires that you go deep into your story to discover the wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Your fears and expectations of disappointment and unworthiness may be clouding your capacity to see the potential in yourself and others. The smoky mirror may be showing you things you don't want as a result of your conditioning. These can become even more real, but only because you are making it so. The choice is yours. The world will hold you accountable for what you see and create. Can you see through the eyes of truth and faith instead? Ooh. Man. It sounds like it's time for somebody to be honest about something to themselves. It could be something that you're dealing with within yourself or the person you're dealing with. It's like you need to have an honest conversation with yourself about this. There's a higher power that sees something that's going on that involves some level of denial. So... all right, let's get to it. What do we have here for Scorpio? Ooh, I was going to pull this one too, and then the Ten of Wands just popped out. Okay, so interesting. Ten of Wands is what popped out. Hangman is what I was going to pull, but I wound up pulling second, so I will put it second here. It's like the Hangman is this idea of that perspective change, right? And that's going towards death, which is change for you specifically, Scorpio. So there's an important change you need to make here with your perspective. Now, you could have done this sooner, but what's happening here with the Ten of Wands, the way it came out, is like you're being liberated from something. Like something is ending because you haven't it's like you could have come to this perspective sooner, but now something is ending before you come to the perspective change. With the ending comes a new beginning, though. So it's like you will have something that you can put your passions into. It's going to be a new opportunity, a new chapter for you. But it didn't have to come to this. This is what I'm getting. The Wheel to the Justice. These two cards, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. I'm just going to kind of put those off to the side. And then we have Justice. Ooh, the Wheel to the Justice. And then Justice to the Hanged Man. Scorpio. Karma never forgets an address. You can only get away with something for so long. The Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups is... Two people don't see eye to eye here. There's a disagreement or unrest, and this opportunity that could have come into bonds people, or there was like something here that could have really like helped people bond or like see more options that they had, but it's ignored. Something is ignored. Two people are too caught up in their ego, like in a fight, so they ignore this other thing that comes in that could have like brought positivity. So someone who was offering this is now just doing what they can to sustain themselves. There's consequences here. The Justice card coming out the way it did, there's consequences. It's like something could have been addressed before this ending, this Ten of Wands, but the thing ended. The thing was terminated or ended, or it's too late now. It's over. The Ten of Wands, it's over. It's too late. It's like the perspective change comes after something's already over. And now someone is worried about the consequences that they have to face, or the repercussions. There could be something here involving the law, contracts, or just plain old karma. But there were other people involved trying to... There could have been like people ganging up on someone to try to keep them stuck, to try to keep them from being able to make moves, trying to keep them stuck. It's a perspective change that involves... This is really strong energy. There's a perspective change that involves impeding other people's success. I'm picking up like impeding the left lane. Like, I don't know, someone needs to realize like they've been that like jerk in the left lane that's been impeding the left lane. Okay. There's definitely like somewhat like the law or karma. It's like coming after like people who have taken power over someone that they shouldn't have taken. You have the Eight of Cups. The Tower in the middle of your spread. So you're in Tower energy. You're also in Death energy because we have that too. Okay, this wanted to just fall out. The Two of Wands. Temperance. The lighting's not that great. Sorry, guys. There you go. So, something ends here. Someone has to leave, and they're like, well, damn, what am I going to do now? 8 of Cups, Tower, 2 of Wands. It's like the universe brings this Tower moment in because, again, someone needed to have a perspective change sooner, and they didn't. So the universe brings in something. It's an ending. It gets scrapped. It's like done. It's over. And someone is forced to move in a new direction from this, and they're like, well, which way am I going to go now? And with this Temperance card, there's an idea here of being patient. You know, it's like someone was taking their time to change their outlook on something here. So why are they in such a rush now it doesn't make sense to be in a rush now. It's like you were patient with that. So now be patient with deciding where you're headed. Because I feel like you don't want to fall back into the same thing, because I feel like the repercussions are going to be worse, because the way I'm getting all this legal energy here coming up as consequences, or the karmic consequences, it's going to get worse if you just fall back into this. Or whoever this is, it doesn't have to be you. It could be someone you're dealing with. But there's a strong message here that something needs to change. The universe is stopping someone from doing something because they're doing it without like a healthy conscience. So the universe stops someone. And it's like the universe is like, well, maybe this will change their view of what they're doing. So there's karmic consequences here for somebody. Five of Wands. The thing is, when something doesn't go someone's way, when something doesn't go someone's way, they're tempted by mischief. The Hangman came up as a challenge at the end. Someone really is resistant to changing their views. You also got these two on the side. 6 of Cups and the Page of Swords. So there could be someone spying on someone from the past here. Creeping, Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords reversed is what came up under that Tower. Oof. Oof. Oofa. What have you been doing, Scorpio? Oh my god. If this isn't you, it's someone, it's come to your attention, or it comes to your attention this week that something needs to be addressed here. Big time. Someone's up to no good. I feel like literally there's a group of people who toy with another person. They try to take their power away, or they try to hold them hostage possibly, or keep them stuck, control them, keep them bound. It's funny, it's like they keep this person in the Hangman energy when really they're the ones who need a Hangman moment. This person needs to change their view of what they're doing here, because what they're doing isn't right, and there's consequences for that. So the Tower, the 3 of Swords reversed, it's very painful. It's like someone, when something doesn't go their way, they have trouble finding balance. 2 of Wands, Temperance. It's like someone turns their back to the Temperance and is like, well, what can I do next? Like, how can I feel like I'm still in control? So 5 of Wands comes up, and this person's trying to set fires here. There's someone who's very mischievous. They're up to no good. Especially when something doesn't go their way, they react by acting out. 3 of Swords reversed, so something might nearly kill someone before they realize that they need to heal. Something might almost kill somebody before they realize that it's time to address this. Something is really going to hurt someone, or like really devastate someone. The Tower, the Three of Swords reversed, like it takes this like extreme situation to make someone realize that something needs to be addressed here. And then finally you get this Hangman where it's elevated, the perspective is elevated. But this Ace of Wands, I mean, you do have the Ace of Wands in the in-between deck I used. Your first card was Ten of Wands, but that leads to the Ace of Wands, and then you get that Ace of Wands here. So it's like someone is like in this in-between where something has ended and something new is about to begin. And they're in that in-between right now, and they're going through it. Like, karma is paying them a visit now. Someone's going through it big time. And there might be legal repercussions here, but literally it seems like someone almost dies before they realize something needs to be addressed. So, the smoky mirror. I don't know if someone's like, I'm thinking of like someone might be like on drugs. The smoky mirror, like I don't know if someone's like smoking crack or like doing like lines of coke off a mirror or something. I'm getting a very like an energy here of someone who is not doing well. Okay? The way that there was this creepy Donnie Darko thing behind the person, it's like almost like having like negative voices in your head telling you to do things. So I don't know if someone's like smoking drugs or using drugs, or it's like they look in the mirror and they can't even see who they really are. So it's quite scary, actually. The Magician, and it flipped back over, and then the Two of Coins. So it's Magician to High Priestess, Two of Coins to Three of Coins. Someone with the Magician, it's like they want to fix something and then it flips back over. It's like they want to fix something and then the next second they feel like they can't fix it. It's like a feeling of being powerless or not having what you need to fix it. It's like the Magician has what they need to fix something. And the way it flipped back over like that, it's like someone like for a brief moment might be like, I think I could do this. I think I could fix this problem. And then it flips back over like, I don't have what it takes to fix this or change this. But Two of Coins to Three of Coins is an idea of there can be balance achieved with help from others. The Knight of Cups. So someone might get invited to go attend something here. You know, it could be like a session where people talk about having the same problems. Someone gets invited to something and there's an idea of like there could be balance here because there's other people involved and it's like they lean on each other. Five of Wands with the Tower. That's a fight might break out or hostility. The Lovers. The Eight of Pentacles. Could be something with like a Gemini that you work with. It doesn't have to be. It also could be someone chooses violence. The Lovers, the Five of Wands. Like someone chooses violence. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Someone might lose a job. Someone might lose a job. Lose a business. Someone might have a problem with their temper and might choose to like destroy something too. Three of Swords reversed. Tell me about it. The Magician. Okay. So you do get it. It's like the problem can be fixed. Someone is like, this can be fixed. I can heal this. I can do this. I can make this happen. And it comes after that Three of Swords reversed. It's like someone had to go through like an unimaginable amount of pain or hardship in order to fully realize that they could do this. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. That sounds fun. Nice, High Priestess. So actually, you might have an opportunity here in the spiritual world with Ace of Wands and High Priestess. Like, you might find passion in spirituality. You might actually want to start a business doing like astrology, tarot readings, and 10 of Cups. It can make you very happy. It brings you a sense of stability and home. 8 of Pentacles, that's your new job. That could be your new job here. Could also be with the house here. It could be working, like some kind of work on like houses. Changing houses with the butterfly. But it's a very spiritual energy. It's almost like this passion is ignited in you to pursue spirituality, and it transforms your home environment into something more beautiful. But you put the work in. That's the thing. The 8 of Pentacles, like, you're good at what you do here. It's genuine skill. It's like your attention to detail and skill is genuinely good. The Emperor, you could do your own business. You're working for yourself. The 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, very good. A successful healing. 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Very nice, Scorpio. So there is successful healing here. And it's like finding your place, you know? I feel like you do have a place in the spiritual world. And it's funny how harsh this energy was coming off, because there's a lot of people who get into spirituality after some kind of really traumatic event. So if that's you, you're not alone. You know, a lot of people get into it after that. So let's pull some homemade cards and see what comes up. Got Serendipity. Ooh, I wanted to flip back over too. Also, the way that came out on the Hangman is what might make you spiritual is you're going to notice a higher perspective where you notice things that happen in serendipity. Like, it's like you start to notice a lot of strange coincidences and you're like, why is that? Like, it gets a little eerie and you're like, how come all of this is like interconnected? And then you start to think, well, maybe we're all connected, or maybe we're connected to the universe, you know, maybe we're connected by spirit, or something like that. That allows a change in the perspective, finally, as these moments of serendipity. You have meditation and healing. Healing is a big theme right now, Scorpio, for you. So, a lot of home-cooked meal. Nice. Very comforting. Take care of your body. Karma. We know karma's involved here. Said that a few times. And warm weather. So the weather might be really nice and warm for you, the next several days. So that's what I have, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe. I'm open for personal readings. If you're interested, just email me, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.